Hey Team Moneymakers, it's Lisa and it is Booster Monday week. This email goes out to the Team Moneymakers for some reminders, some inspiration and tips for your week. And of course, all reps are invited, of course, to listen to what I'm sharing with my team this week, and hopefully it will help you as well. So we're going to go ahead and just start. I have some general reminders first for my team, and just to make sure that everybody's on the same page with everything. First of all, general reminders. Tomorrow, all RPS 9 is placing for campaign 12, and then Tuesday is RPS 10 for campaign 12, and then RPS 1 for campaign 13 is Wednesday, RPS 2 is Thursday, and RPS 3 is Friday this week, and those three are for campaign 13. Now, before we go any further, all of you that are new are going, what is she saying when she says RPS? RPS, for all that are new, stands for your Representative Processing Schedule. Everybody has a number, 1 through 10, all throughout Avon. There's going to be a 2-week schedule, and you all fall on a different number, which correlates to a different day of the week every 2 weeks, okay? So when I'm speaking to you and I say RPS 9, you're tomorrow, okay? Then you're every other Monday on that schedule. Then, for example, if I'm saying RPS 4, they're on the opposite Monday every month, okay? So there's a 1 through 10, and again, this week is 9 and 10 on Monday and Tuesday for campaign 12 because they're at the end of the schedule. And then RPS 1, 2, and 3, you are for campaign 13 on Wednesday through Friday. And then the following week will start again with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It just goes through the schedule, okay? So pay it just for this week. Tomorrow's 9, okay? That's all we need to know. So for those of you going, I never understood what RPS means, that's the lingo we're talking, RPS, Representative Processing Schedule. Okay, also another reminder, we have a monthly class that we hold, and it is our Business Buzz class, and we will be going over campaign 14 and 15. We'll be going over product highlights, how to sell these products, give you lots of good tips. There will be the 389 Club announced for the month of June, those campaigns. We will have June birthdays, June anniversaries, any advancements and celebrations, as well as the tips to help you sell campaign 14 and 15. So you don't want to miss this class. I'll put the meeting down at the bottom. Again, everybody in Avon is invited. There will be some Team Moneymakers content, of course, for the recognition and team, but the regular content of campaign 14 and 15 is open to all of Avon because it's all common information that everybody can use. So I invite all of you that are watching this, even if you're not on my team, to attend the webinar. It is on June 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the link is anymeeting.com/Avon TMM number 1. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. You'll want to register for the class team. I will be sending that to you, and make sure you jump on early because there's only 200 seats available in these webinars, and we have over 350 people on our team. So with me opening it to all of Avon, you better jump on team if you want to get a seat. So we hope it's that full. I hope that many people come. The next thing I want to share with you is the big transition of all of our branches to Zanesville. There's a lot of people that have already transitioned over to the new facility. This is where they're, doing our orders and where everything's coming out of. The Atlanta branch is closing, and for most of those that are in it, coming from the Atlanta, a lot of you have already transitioned over. I can tell you for the Jacksonville area, all of you that are 9s in Jacksonville will be switching to an 8 as of campaign 16 through 18 is when the change will be happening, so pay attention. And then also everybody that's a 4 in Jacksonville, you will be going to a 3 schedule, which is the Friday before. Again, this is campaign 16 through 18. Please watch your communications from Avon in this, as well as the messages that will be coming on youravon.com. For those of you that have not seen the new Zanesville facility, check out the video on youravon.com to the right side. They have a whole video on how the products are going to be packaged. I mean, this facility is state of the art. They built the facility to handle all the United States. So all orders are going to be coming from there, which is why some schedules are changing. Also, very important that you stay on your noon or before schedule. Some of you have 11 a.m. that you're due by. Most people are due by 12 noon. If you are late, on that, it will affect your delivery, okay? So if you know you're not going to be home the day of orders, do it the day before. If you know you're not going to be home several days before orders, do it a couple days before. Make sure your order's in on time to avoid the late fee of the extra $4 and to avoid any delays in your shipping, okay? So those changes through 16 through 18 for most of our area. And for all of Avon that's watching, any Avon representatives that are not within the team, please be sure to check with your upline or on your youravon.com to see if your schedule is changing as well. I have a book challenge for everybody, and the book challenge is I would like to see you order more than what you're currently ordering. I can tell you those that order 50 or 100 or more books are always our top sellers. If you are only ordering 10 books, first of all, you're paying 63 cents a book. And if you just make the investment into your brochures, I promise you, as long as you're not letting them sit there and you're doing something with them, you will increase your customer base and your sales will go up, in turn paying for the investment on your books. I encourage everybody to order, whatever you're ordering, order an extra 100 books. An extra 100 books is $20.99 that you are investing into your business. With 100 books, think of all the people you're going to reach, okay, and how that's going to expand your business. Your investment will pay off, and eventually you'll be having to order more than 100 books. So my challenge is for you to go ahead on the next order. I want to see how many people are taking me up on the challenge and ordering an extra 100 brochures. If you do that, let me know. You're going to get a ticket in the raffle for the month of June. I'm writing myself a note for the raffle. And just say, Lisa, I ordered an extra 100 books on my order. If you did, you're going to get into a raffle that I'm going to run for June. And, you know, it could be for Avon signs and decals, for something for your car, business cards. There'll be something thrown out. And that will be a team money maker contest. So if you're not on my team and you're emailing me, sorry, this particular incentive is for my team. But I encourage anybody that's in Avon, order an extra 100 books and watch what happens in your business. Growing your customers. Let's talk about summertime. Okay, the kids are getting ready to get out of school. I cannot believe it's June. We are only 6 months from Christmas, but for most of us, this is the last week I know in my area for school. And for a lot of people, that means that they suddenly put their business on hold. And I'm telling you that that is the worst thing you can do. Okay, reason being is active people like myself who do not give up her business in the summer are going to continue to service my customers and be active. And then sometimes I get people that say, oh, you know, I go into a new place to prospect. So do you have an Avon representative? Well, I did, but I haven't seen her. And like, well, have you called her? No, she just never showed back up. I don't know really who she was. She just never showed up. I'll take your book. And that's how it happens, folks. People are not consistent. I don't step on toes. If somebody tells me they're servicing a place, I do not step on toes. But I'm telling you, if you slack on your business, especially in the summer, somebody that's active like myself is still working her business, still excited about making sure that I'm building customers and taking care of the customers I already have. Because guess what? If I'm not taking care of the customers I already have, somebody else that's eager, that's like me, could step into my business and say, do you have an Avon representative? And of course, I've been very consistent, so that's not going to happen to me. And my customers, that's another thing. If you're a good Avon lady, your customers are loyal and they're not going to switch, so don't worry about it, okay? But if you haven't been a good Avon lady as far as being very consistent with your customers, following up, that kind of thing, then guess what? Your Avon customers have just seen your book here and there and you've not been very, you know, or you just don't show up, whatever. They're going to look for an active Avon representative when that one comes around. So over the summer, do not let the fact that you are a business owner and that the kids are out of school and I can't do my business in the summer because I got kids. Let me tell you something. I started this business pregnant with 2 little ones, had the newborn, 3 kids. I've done it. I've been there. There's a lot of people. I know several other representatives. There's lots of kids, a lot more than 3. I know somebody that's got 6 kids. She runs around with her kids and does her business. Is very successful. Okay. Don't let that be an excuse as to why you can't run your business. There's a lot of great benefits of having little kids and running your business. One, they love to help mommy. Trust me, when they get older, mine are older now, they don't so much like to, you know, help stamp books anymore or, you know, help me deliver orders. Some of them, you know, I can get some of them to, you know, my oldest, sometimes I'll say, hey, will you run this to a customer, that kind of thing. But It's not as fun as it used to be when they were little. Can I help you, Mommy? Oh, let me tell you, they would sit with me. It was great mommy me time. We would label books together and they would love to put the stickers on. And, I mean, it was a fun thing. So involve your kids. Let them help do the deliveries. If you think that your customers are going to think, oh, well, I've got the kids, it's not professional, guess what? A lot of people have grandkids or they themselves have raised kids. They are going to respect you, that you are running a business with having a family, okay? I feel that I got a lot of respect pushing that double stroller with my kids. I even went into businesses, okay, with the double stroller. If my kids were crying, I'd wait outside until they were calmed down, whatever. But if they started crying while I was in the middle talking to somebody, I'd be like, I'm so sorry. Oh, I understand, honey, it's okay. And I would give the book and whatever. People understand. Now, if you're doing a business meeting, okay, to start a new representative and you've got kids, I did find, that I would do appointments in the evening instead so that I didn't have the distractions because at that time you are trying to have a one-on-one with somebody. But as far as delivering books and orders and that, involve your kids. You could even get, gosh, sometimes I wish I had little kids again because you can put little shirts that say, my mommy sells Avon, and, your diaper bag, could have Avon on it. My purse now has a pocket that sticks out that has my Avon books in it. And I have a 31 bag that says, got Avon on it. So you want to utilize, don't make it that you have a family that means that you can't, just because it's summer, that you can't do business, because there are lots of ideas while the kids are home to still incorporate your business. It's all about creating habits, creating, knowing that your business is important enough to you so that you don't lose it. When especially fourth quarter is right after summer, you don't want to be losing all your customers and then coming into the, holiday selling season. You would want to have more customers. So if you continue up through the summer and then get into the fall selling, you're going to have more customers. Your business is going to grow. What I see happen is that the people that do not continue their business, and this is not to say that you can't have a vacation. This is not to say, that's the whole great part about having your own business, is that you can take vacations. You can go to the beach. You can do these things, but you still have to make up for it when you're not on vacation. So here's how you can prepare. Give out double books, number one, okay? If you know you're going to be gone 2 weeks and such, look at your RPS schedule, find out when the orders are due, and then the next time you see your customers before you go away, you give them double books. So if you're going to be gone during campaign 15, give them 14 and 15 and say, hey, customer Susan or whatever, I'm going to be gone during 15, but I'm collecting 14 and 15 at the same time in the system, so that while I'm gone, I can go ahead and submit my order. So please look through both books and then let me know what you need, and I'll make sure that way I'm gone, you don't miss the order, and then that way you have orders, okay? Or make sure that they're ordering through your website while you're gone. There's lots of ways that you can make sure you still have orders. In 13 years, I've never missed an Avon order. I've never not had an order. And, if I was sick or whatever and I had a small order, guess what? My books still got ordered. Really important. That's how people fall behind, is they go, well, I didn't have any orders, so I'm just not going to place any order. And then all of a sudden the campaign comes around where they didn't place an order. And then they're like, well, how come I don't have books? And that's because we place ahead for books. So when you're an Avon lady, you want to be an active Avon lady. You want to make sure you're placing. It's twice a month, people. 2 times a month that you place an order, okay? And, your books are your business. So if you're not ordering books, you shut the doors to your business. So please order your books. Another thing is, during the summer, you can do tossing activities with the kids in the car and with your family. I mean, a lot of us do that year-round anyway. Tossing. For those of you who don't know what I'm saying when I say tossing, get older brochures from your district for free. That's right. Usually when they have leftovers, they have free. Save up your older books as well. When you got the leftover ones that you didn't give out, save them up and, use those for tossing. You get the clear literature bags. Throw a letter in there that says, I'm your neighborhood Avon lady. This is a sample brochure. Use stickers, whatever. Tie those bags up. Fill them up. I did that in kind of a wave. I started, I had an extra case and then I did some and I saved them. And then I had another little extra case or an extra few here and there. And then I save them and I wait until I get boxes and boxes of books ready to go. Okay. And then I go and plan a toss on a clear, dry day, might I say, because I'm in Florida and I did a toss just the other day. I was so accomplished. I was so excited. And lo and behold, it's Florida afternoon thunderstorm. Now, my books were tied. And when I say tied is I cut the handles and I tie it in a knot, okay? And that way they should stay dry. But boy, was I, as soon as I saw the clouds come over after I got home, I went, oh, I said, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I think that's what I yelled. Are you kidding me? It started to rain. And with Florida, sometimes we have these 10-minute showers and that's it. So hopefully everybody got dry books. But you know what? With a tossing activity, it's a hit or miss. You're either going to get some or you're going to get nothing. But here's the thing. You're planting. You're letting people know, hey, I'm in the area. I would like to be your Avon lady. Okay? They might keep your book. They may also pick up your book and throw it in the trash, which is why I tell you, do not buy brand new books to toss. A lot of people do. If you have the means to do it, to buy a whole bunch of cases of books and use brand new books to do it, great. But I'm telling you, as a new representative, it is better for you to get it into people's hands that you meet on the ones that you're paying for and getting a phone number so you can follow up, because that is an investment. When you hand that brochure out, you want to be able to get a return on your investment. When you're doing tossing, it's a passive way of selling. It's a way of just putting your name out there and advertising, okay? So don't be disappointed if you do a big toss and you get no phone calls, okay? Because I've been there. I haven't gotten any calls from the one I just did, but guess what? They may call me a month from now, 2 months from now. They may think about selling and call me 2 months from now when the timing is right. So stay consistent with that, okay? Again, creating habits. So important that you create habits to place your orders on time. Bring books with you everywhere you go. Becoming an expert in your field. Very important. We have so many things available to you to help you with training, team. I'm telling you that if you are staying connected to Facebook, you're staying connected to teammoneymakers.com, which is a site open for all representatives. Our Facebook group is private. Just to our team. But if you're staying connected and opening emails and watching these videos, and every Friday night, Molly Stone Bibbs, she has a call or a video. She's awesomely inspirational and has lots of good information to share. So hook into those meetings on Team Moneymakers or on our Facebook group. I have a pinned that has all the calls that are available. The Bledsoes every Sunday night. Gary is amazing. He's got an awesome call every Sunday night that'll get you energized and ready for your week. It's like going to Avon Church is what we say, because it gets you motivated and ready to go. Once a month, I hold a business buzz class. Every month. We just started them last 2 months we've had them. And this next one is going to be 14 and 15 again on June 13th. So tune into the Business Buzz classes. That's to prepare you for the campaigns. Watch these rep help videos that I do. I do beauty tutorials. As being a makeup maven, I've been putting out tutorials on beauty. Become an expert in your field. If you are listening and hanging around negativity and people telling you can't do it, or maybe unfortunately you don't have a supportive family, or you got friends and stuff telling you, oh, you're not going to make any money selling Avon, that's a hobby thing. Guess what? I'm one of many that are making great money in Avon, enough to have left, their full-time jobs, enough to support, additional income, whatever happens to be. I don't know if you saw my post last week on the grocery shopping trip I did. That was just half of my paycheck. And that's not to brag. That's just to show you that it is possible. That my initial checks were like 20 and 30 bucks when I started leadership. It takes time. Don't get frustrated. Keep pushing forward. The people that don't want it like you do, the people that decide that they're going to be order skippers, they're maybe, you know what? And this is not to bash anybody that is an order skipper. Maybe you order Avon just for yourself. That's fine. Maybe you're not interested in making a lot of money like a lot of us are. If you're in it to make a little money, awesome. You're in it to make a career, incredible. You're in it to just buy your own personal products, that's fine too. But if you're complaining and you're going, I'm not making enough money with Avon, blah, blah. Well, look at this. How much are you buying for yourself? Are you getting that stuff for free because you're selling enough to cover that? Okay. If you're brand new in Avon, Are you investing back into your business? Are you buying more brochures? I just put out a 100-book challenge for you. I hope you guys will do that. For a $20 investment, you're ordering an extra 100 brochures. I'm going to have that June contest for you. You got to let me know that you've ordered your books, and I will put you in the contest. That is the challenge for June. I started filming this before. I don't know if that was mentioned in this video, but I'd like to challenge you guys to do that. Put that extra $20 investment in your business and watch what happens. I was afraid when I was new to order a lot of books. I'll be honest. I had the 3 kids. We were barely making ends meet. I needed the extra money after stopping the home daycare, and I took a leap of faith to start ordering more brochures. And I went, gosh, this is extra money. It's going to eat into my commission. But you know what? As soon as I started doing that, and here's the kicker, don't let them sit there and then go, I still didn't make any money selling Avon. Got to put the books out. You got to have a habit of doing your power of 3, 5, 10, whatever it happens to be, so that at the end of the month you can say, I spoke to this many new people. I shared with this many new people. If you just do it 3 a day at 5 days a week, that's 15 a week. That's 60 people a month that you've shared your books with. That's 60 books right there. Okay? If it's 5 a day, 5 times 5 in just 5 days a week, 25, that's an extra 50 books in a campaign, plus all your regular customers. They go quick, people, if you have a plan. Okay? Let's get back to basics with goal setting. As children, you know, we dream. We think about, oh, someday I want to go to Hawaii, or someday I want to, you know, live in a big, beautiful house, and this, that, and the other. And then we get older, and we have kids, and we have families, and we have bills, and we have responsibilities, and we have things happen, and job losses, and, you know, hardships, and stuff happen, and we stop dreaming, and we stop thinking and believing that we deserve it. And that's a problem, because guess what? You have a business that can do this for you. And it all depends on you putting your dreams and your vision into action. So how bad do you want it? You can speak it all day long. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. Okay, well, what's your plan? Are you writing it out? What are you going to do activity-wise to make sure you have this many recruits in a month, or this many customers in a month? You can say, I want this, I that, I want to dream this. You can dream it. I want you to have a vision. Visions are important. You need to look at it every day and know what you want. You need to dream like a child again, because we stopped doing that as adults. So sit down and create a vision plan for yourself. Look long term. Where do you want to be in the next year? Where do you want to be in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? Where do you want to see yourself? Do you want to be a senior executive unit leader, retired, going on, you know, fancy trips every year and having everything paid for, and having great big residual, you know, income checks? And are those the things that you want? Do you want stability? You know, are you just still looking, though, to make just a little extra money to pay for little things like groceries? Is that your vision? If that is, awesome. If it's bigger, I want to move into a house, Lisa. I need a brand new car. I have to have it by this time period because my car's falling apart. I need to have it within a year. I need to have it within 6 months. You need to write these things down. You need to get your pen and paper, and you need to start making a plan for yourself. You know, a lot of people get away from goal setting. They do it in the very beginning of their business, and then they don't do it anymore. And guess what? I still write goals. I still write, how many X amount of bottles do I want to sell of this product, this campaign? And I give myself a goal. It's a challenge, right? I mean, if you're not challenging yourself, then, you know, the 2 weeks comes and goes, and then your campaign's over, and you're like, oh, well, that's how a lot of us go by. We go, well, whatever happens, happens. But then we get the people that are complaining, I didn't make any money with Avon. I didn't sell enough Avon. I couldn't sell Avon, blah, blah, blah. But what did you do? What did you do? Did you order brochures? No, I skipped every campaign. I kind of did. I put the books out. Nobody ever bought from me. I kind of put them here. You got to get the name and phone number. You got to share. You got to have a plan. Walmart is advertising. Susie's Avon is advertising. Lisa Monoson's Avon is advertising and is out there working the business. Is your Avon business out there being advertised? Are you working your Avon business? Do you want somebody like myself walking into your businesses in the summertime, asking them if they have an Avon rep, and them saying, well, I did in May, but I haven't seen her all summer, so I guess she quit. Can I have a book? Okay. I'm very I won't go in and, ever take somebody's business. If they say, no, well, so-and-so is servicing me. Okay, no problem. Here's my card. If anything ever happens and you don't hear, give her a call and, make sure you get yours. But if they say, well, no, she hasn't come back. I haven't seen a book, so I want a new Avon lady. So please leave me your book. I'm going to leave my book. Okay? It's not a mean thing. It's not whatever. It's that you're not working your business. So work your business, get out there. Okay. And don't let somebody like myself or whatever, walk into one of the businesses. And here's another thing. If you're a good Avon lady and your customers are going to be loyal to you. Okay. So God forbid you're sick for a month, really sick for a month or something, but you're still getting communication to them, maybe via email. I'm really sick. I'm coming back, whatever. And they've been your customers. They're going to stay with you. Don't worry about somebody like myself walking in, because they're going to say, oh, so-and-so has been servicing me for years. That is awesome. I'm so happy. I know her, blah, 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 whatever. I'm not going to step on toes. But if they tell me, well, she never brings my orders on time, and I only see her sporadically, and frankly, we really just need a new Avon lady, then guess what? It's business is business. I'm going to give them my card, and it's their choice. It's no different than when you walk into a store, okay, and you had horrible service. Do you think you're ever going to go back and eat there or shop there again? Probably not, because you had a bad experience. So it's the same thing. If your customers are having a good experience with you, they're going to stay with you. If they're having a bad experience with you, they're going to start looking elsewhere. So don't let that happen to you. Let me go through some of the other notes. President's Club. I hope you guys are all striving to become President's Club members, and why that's important. And I hope that you use the tracking tools available to you to do that. And I hope that if you have not clicked on the training tab at youravon.com and clicked on Pathways, which, by the way, it takes a few minutes for it to load, so just let it do its thing. But please take your classes. Please stay connected. If I don't hear from you, I assume everything is great. With having a large team, my best way to communicate with you is through email, Facebook. I try to make my phone calls. I try to hope that you are opening these videos and the trainings and everything that's being put out there for you, because guess what? I'm here to serve you. Okay, as my team, I am here to serve you, and I'm here to serve my customers. That is the way you need to look at your business when you're dealing with your team members and when you're dealing with your customers, is that we are serving others, okay, to help them achieve what they're looking for. When you do that, it comes full circle, okay? So the money will follow. Do what you love, the money will follow. That's an old phrase. It's very true. And if I didn't reference the books that, I'm just going to close this up because this is getting long, but if I didn't reference the books, check out John K. Lynch, The 17 Secrets of the Master Prospector, if I didn't mention that. Become an expert in your field. Goals set. Order those extra 100 books. Jump on these calls and meetings and communicate with me. If you need help, holler at me. I don't know you need the help team unless you're hollering at me. And I hope this video is helping all representatives and that you're tuning in. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you would like to comment at the bottom, I would love to hear your suggestions and, find out if this video is, if these videos are moving you and helping you and inspiring you, then I've done my job in serving you. So thank you so much for watching. You guys have an awesome Avon Week, Team Moneymakers and Avon reps out there. And I wish you the best, and keep on moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great week. Bye.